Hello, Pisces. Thank you for tuning in. This is Freya, the Mount Washington medium, and you're tuned in for your Taroscope for the week of December 18th through the 24th, 2022. And the first thing that we are going to take a look at is the major astrology that's happening in this week. So these are transits that could have an impact on all signs. And I do apologize for the glare, but I am going to read through this. So if you tuned in last week, you heard me say to get ready because beginning on the 18th, there was going to be a lot of things happening astrologically to usher in new energy, new ideas, newness and movement forward in our 3D lives. And we see that happening immediately on the 18th. We have Ceres enter Libra. So this is kind of the calm before things really pick up. This is a bit of an inward focus, inward reflection, energy of nourishing the soul and bringing balance to our lives. So we could be reviewing and evaluating particular sectors of our lives and understanding tangibly how we can bring balance to those individual sectors of life, but it's with the overall goal of bringing balance to life as a whole. This is also an energy of nurturing, of taking care of others, but again, with the overall focus on balance, as we take care of others, we also take care of the self. On December 20th, Jupiter enters Aries, so we get a major energy boost on the 20th. This is also a day to re-energize if that's needed for you. But beginning on the 20th, we have this major energy coming in, so it's a time where we can expect life to begin to pick up in pace. Things start to get busier, things start moving. On December 20th, you could find yourself having bold new ideas, bold inspirations and insights and inspirations come through, and you could find yourself taking these inspirations and bold new ideas out into the unknown, acting upon them in some way, fearlessly going into the unknown. The 20th is a day where we can see leaps of faith, inspired action. So you could find yourself doing something radically different beginning on the 20th. And then on the 21st, the sun enters Capricorn. And the 21st does mark the winter solstice. So we see beginning on this date and extending for the next 4 weeks, we find ourselves really motivated by ambition, motivated for tangible results. So this is more than mental energy and emotional energy and passions and things like that. It's bringing all that energy down into action, into tangible results here in the 3D. We want things to manifest here in the smell it, see it, feel it, taste it, touch it world that we live in. So we're looking for measurable, tangible results. So large energy of motivation results driven, beginning on the 21st and extending again for those next 4 weeks. On the 23rd, we have the new moon in Capricorn. New moons are beautiful energy. They're full of newness, new beginnings, new insights, new inspirations, new starts. And with this new moon being in Capricorn, we also have the energy of tying up loose ends. So we could find ourselves on this day particularly focused on bringing a closure to things that we don't want to carry into the new year with us. So anything that needs wrapping up from 2022, we could find ourselves focusing on those things, wrapping up loose ends of 2022 so that we can go into 2023 fresh. I don't have it written on the board here, but on the 23rd, we also have Chiron go direct in Aries. So this is a bit of an inwardly focused energy, because this transit puts an emphasis on letting go of the past so that true healing can begin. So we could find things creeping into our focus on the 23rd, and those things are creeping up because they haven't fully been dealt with. They haven't been fully released. So this transit really emphasizes that energy of truly letting go, truly releasing, and therefore real healing can begin. December 24th, just being the time of year that it is, we can expect more socializing around this time, but we see the astrology support that as well. On the 24th, we have Mercury in Capricorn sextile Neptune in Pisces. This brings the energy of socializing, of catching up with loved ones, spending time with friends, family, those we hold near and dear. So, a beautiful energy of connectedness, of connection, the deepening of relationships, the enjoying people in our lives on the 24th. So, a lot of fresh new energy, energy that leads to movement coming in this week. So, with that newness in mind, I'd like to just briefly announce our brand new website. It's ready for you, it's available for you right here, right now. Check it out. It's www.mountwashingtonmedium.com. That's www.mtwashingtonmedium.com. We'll link it in the description box, and we'll have some other links there as well. There's content posted for you already, so check it out. There's some things there that you might enjoy and that you might find helpful. For your Taroscope Pisces this week, we are using the Angel Tarot deck by Radley Valentine, and I always pre-shuffle before we start recording, as well as shuffling on screen a bit for you for your reading. So the first card that we pull is going to be your major energy, Pisces, the major overarching overall vibration that you are coming into the week with. Okay, Knight of Air. Yeah, movement. The bottom of the card reads, events that occur with great speed. Take time to carefully review your options and creative solutions. Okay, so that's what the bottom of the card reads. So this is an energy of moving very quickly, of getting a thought, getting an idea in our mind and just running with it, just running with it. But this card comes with a bit of caution, Pisces, to make sure that we take the time to think things through before acting, because the Knight of Air, much like the Knight of Swords in the traditional tarot, does move quickly and get things done, but there could be collateral damage, so to speak. There could be unintended consequences because the action wasn't fully thought through or it wasn't well planned. But you are definitely coming into this energy of movement. We're making things happen this week. Emotionally, energetically, intangibly here in the 3D, we're in the energy of making things happen, taking action. So the next card that we pull is going to be the major energy coming in this week that opposes your major energy, Pisces. So it otherwise challenges this idea of movement, of moving quickly, of taking action, getting things done, making things happen. So let's see what that energy is for you. Okay, so for me, I don't always take popped cards, folks. I sometimes do, I sometimes don't. If you care at all why, you can drop me a note in the comments and I'll explain it in another video. But for me, I do not always take them. Okay, another night. Knight of Water. So emotion, okay, emotion, intimate relationships, social engagements, so events, so to speak, celebrations, the balancing of the need to balance emotions and invitations to social events is what the bottom of the card reads. Excuse me. I apologize, Pisces. Anytime I'm channeling, that tends to happen. Okay, so there could be some romance here that creeps in this week for you, Pisces, that kind of interrupts this flow of movement, of making things happen in other areas of your life. So some of you may get asked out, get invited to things, and it's this time spent just socializing that kind of challenges this area of decisiveness, of making things happen. For some of you, this is a specific person coming in. For others of you, this is just the energy, overall energy. So you could see multiple socializations, multiple invitations, or just the energy of socializing. For some of you, this feels obligatory, like we feel obligated to spend time with certain individuals. Not necessarily in a negative way, but it's just it takes your focus away from this energy, these actions, these creative solutions, these tasks that you have in mind to really move things in a really fast way. Okay, so we are going to dig a little deeper. We're going to expand on these overarching energies of the week. Oh, ego. Okay. A false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based thoughts. Okay, so this is a major arcana in this deck, Pisces. So you could feel a bit trapped, okay? Like we just had the message of obligation come through. So there could be this energy of feeling trapped by obligation, trapped by other your energy being spent in other ways. Okay, could feel a bit like entrapment for some of you. For others of you, this really is the energy of being in a negative headspace or having fear-based thoughts. So while we might be really, really motivated this week, this is an energy of there could be some fear-based thoughts coming in regarding all this action that you are taking or that you want to take. For others of you, there could be some fear about a romantic interest that's coming through for you this week. So this is kind of like the energy of, I've been down this road before, I don't want to get hurt again, or I don't know that I'm ready to put myself out there in this way. So fear, negative fear-based thinking could creep in for you this week. So it comes through in the reading for you to be aware of it. So you recognize that fear-based train of thought when it begins to happen this week, because you have that awareness. So you can then perhaps stop that train of thought before it gets too much momentum going. Okay, let's see what else. another major arcana. We have two knights and then major arcana coming through. Okay, balance. The need for balance and moderation, cooperation or compromise, wait for the perfect timing. Okay, that's what the bottom of the card reads. So the energy of balance comes through very strongly, very majorly for you this week. So there is very clearly a need for or a call to the balancing of mental or material things with emotional and impassioned things. Okay, there also is this message of compromise and waiting for the right time. So we may want to move really quickly with things, but there could be some things that it's just not the right time for it, or we need to make some concessions, or we need to make some compromises in order to move things forward. So this is like there's a resistance to that. There's a resistance to the compromise that's coming through. And this energy comes in to say, don't let perfect be the enemy of great, but also of carefully reviewing your options, everything in moderation. So don't get burned out in this energy, Pisces. There needs to be balance. So this energy comes in for you, and again, it comes out in the reading to make you aware there's a need to seek balance in tangible ways for you this week. So getting grounded and centered, spending some time to meditate, or if meditation's just not for you, to do whatever you can to kind of just slow the mental processes and get into that meditative state, whatever that is for you. There's a real need for that this week. Okay, let's see what else. Okay, Page of Fire. News of an exciting new endeavor. Use your originality and ingenuity. Okay, so there could be some communication, there could be some interaction, something that comes through for you this week, and it really feels tied to this or one of the many things that you're trying to move forward this week. There's some kind of communication about that. It's a page, it's small, it's maybe the start of something, the start of moving in a new direction in a particular area, or with a particular person, or with a particular project. But we feel confident about this. And it does ignite our passion in some way, shape, or form. So this is something that we really want to move forward, and so we get some type of interaction, some type of communication that helps us move something forward this week. Okay, or this could simply be an energy coming to you. So using your creativity and ingenuity, you could discover something all on your own. Discover something new, some new way of doing things, some new partnership that you could engage in that moves something forward that you're passionate about. But again, all things in moderation this week, Pisces. Very busy week for you, Pisces, and a real need to balance out the motivation, the ambition with the emotional. And we see that in every other card that has come out for you. And to mind your thoughts, be aware of the loop of negative or fear-based thinking that could entrap you. When you see those thoughts popping up, stop them, immediately at the first sign of them before that loop, that train really starts going. Easier said than done, I know. But one of the benefits of the reading is knowing some of the things to be aware of that could be coming in for you. And let me know what this interaction, this communication is that comes through for you, Pisces. It feels like something tangible for many of you. Thank you so much for being here. I do hope that you found this helpful in some way, shape, or form. Most importantly, I thank you for tuning in. Check out our description box, check out our website and our other links. There are things there that you may find helpful. There's a lot of content posted already, and we're always posting new things. So the YouTube channel and these readings are really just a fraction of the offerings that are available to you. So check them out. And most importantly, I thank you for being here. I wish you a wonderful week, and I hope to see you next time. Thank you.